Well, here we are again, aren't we? One more time into the breach, putting myself out there only to be disappointed. Now, granted, there are a few people out there that will call me. You know who you are, Carl and Rich, and yeah, that's about it. um, but nobody else calls me. Nobody else. And you know, dudes, I challenge you. Call the people you know that I know that and then ask them if they know my number, and ask them why they don't fucking call. Because I've given up on it. I will call somebody, and they, oh yeah, I'll get right over there. I meant to come see you, and that's the last I hear. That's it. Is the last I hear, with noted exceptions. I'm starting to get really pissed off again. I still can't talk to my family. My mom, I can talk to her whenever, as long as I don't bring up stuff. Oh, by the way, guess what I went out and did today? I went and bought myself a Mustang. Yep, ruby red, nice fastback. I don't know let's see what we can see here. I was going to take pictures of my camera. Well, it wasn't charged at the time, and I plugged it in. I forgot about it. And I've been brooding, and I thought, well, I'll go online and brood. And then I realized, hey, I got a car to show off. Yeah, nice new Mustang fastback, ruby red. There she is. I call her Missy. Oh, Missy. Yeah. See what? I was gonna get the GT Shelby Edition Cobra because I test drove it and I found it to be very stimulating, even to the point of sexuality. Quite stimulating. Had I been married, I would have cheated on my wife. That's how much it would cost per month. And I could have I could have. But then I'd have to give up things like eating. You know, maybe just live in the damn car. Who knows? So I still got a nice Mustang. It's got 345 horsepower, which is more than I've ever had, except in a truck that had, I don't know how much horsepower, but damn, that thing could just go up. It was a 2.5 ton truck from the Army, or there was also the 5 ton. I don't know what they called it, but it wasn't very good and it wasn't very popular, and they got rid of it. And then there was the Gamma Goat or whatever. I think they got rid of that thing too. I hope so. I was in at a time when the companies were going, "Hey, we just put out the Humvee. Um, we're proud of ourselves." And the other companies were going, "Well, we can put out something better." And so they started putting out this stuff, tough, multi-purpose, armored vehicles that couldn't carry their own weight. If you put a 15 kW generator on the back thing, it couldn't go up a hill. You'd have to break out the old Deucin halves at 2.5 tons that they'll tow any damn thing up any damn hill with a load of troops in the back and all their gear and the gear that they should have too on top of that. And they can survive being dropped out of an airplane. These 5 ton bouncy things that they felt, would, they could roll over as much as they want because they had the reinforced roll bars and everything else. And so they thought, drop it. And now the Army's good. They palletize it and they drop it and the pallet slides down and it goes, bah! And the deuce and half goes, bah! Now nobody's on it or anything like that. You jump separately from your equipment, but you go close enough to where you can unpalletize it and go really quite quickly. And those 5 tons that we got, man, they would crash down. You try and start them up, and they couldn't start because the engine mounts had broken, or the suspension was crushed, or it had bounced and it had rolled over, but the roll cage couldn't survive the weight of the truck itself. They just went with a reinforced roll cage that should be able to recover this and that and that, but they forget that it's going at terminal velocity. If it hits and you got that bounce to it, it's going to bounce, and it's going to experience more than one G-force because it's not going to roll over. It's going to go boom, and that's what they did, and they were useless. And then there was that Gamma Goat that it was a little trailer truck thing. Um, it was it was actually good for mountainous terrain to resupply troops and not really personnel. It wasn't much of a personnel transport vehicle. It really just it couldn't function in that manner. So I mean, it was good for moving stuff, but it always broke down. I always had a Gamma Goat that the stupid CV joiner or some joint whatever um, had too much stress on it. It gave way. And that was the story of the Gamma Goat. And I don't even know what it was. I just know that we had the 5 tons, the deuces, and the Gamma Goats, and the Gamma Goats sucked, and so did the fives. So we had a lot of deuces, deuce and halves. Ah, still got a little cold going on. Different one this time. Don't know the strain yet. They haven't called me, so it's not a big deal. Still haven't got COVID-19. Maybe I'm just working my way up to it, huh? Anyway. My phone number is 707-666-2492. I implore, I beg. You want me to get on my knees and beg? Please, please, call me. Please. Anybody. Anybody. I don't care if you don't know me. 706-666-2492. I'm a person you just happen to be looking at that's asking for a phone call for mental health, spiritual, and other fucking reasons. Should be enough. It's not. Getting tired of this fucking shit. Fuck this shit. The town doesn't want me. Nobody. Fuck this shit.